Okay. Hello. Welcome to the first technical specification pack analysis. I'm going to walk you through a bunch of different technical specification packs from a range of designers at a range of stages in their career. This first one we'll be looking at is by a student at the University of South Wales, Bethan Jones, who's currently out on a sandwich year, out in the industry having a wonderful time. But this is the first technical specification pack she ever did. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff for us to have a look here. And I've got quite a few of hers, which I'll take you through, about 4 or 5 of hers that I'll take you through, which are worth watching. Okay, here we go. Let's do a bit of analysis. So firstly, she's got her name, Bethan Jones. That's really good. Technical specification pack, important that we know what it is, although you can probably make that a bit more exciting. Collection name, or this is the name of the module, Garment Engineering 1, and the garment name, Bethan Shorts. Well, she'll probably find that the second she designs another pair of shorts that she'll need new garment names, but that's okay. Style number 001 and sample size 12. The thing for us to get into here is looking at the way that this has been drawn, this technical drawing. Now you might hear it being called a specification drawing, a technical drawing, a tech flat. You know, there's lots of different names for it, but basically what it is it's a in proportion technical illustration of a garment to show how the garment will be produced. Now what we can see already when we look at this is that it's not in proportion. So for example, this pocket is a different size to this pocket. This belt loop is a different distance from the rise than this one. We don't know how we're going to get into these shorts. There's no fastening, for example. That pocket is different to that pocket. And so when we're looking at our measurements here, what we want is to make sure they're consistent. Now, what we want is to make sure they're consistent. So what I would recommend is that you create your tech drawing using Illustrator or some other piece of digital software. There we go. It's a bit of a closer view. But we can see she's got all her kind of key ingredients here. Her measurements, although she doesn't tell us what the measurements are. So where's A? Okay, A's here. Now, they look like they're different measurements. I don't think they're supposed to be. They look like they're different measurements. So I would expect to see that. I'd also, as well as B, which is the depth of the flap there, I'd probably also want to see the length of one of those sides. And maybe even the length of that side there. B, where's our B? Here we go. C. Okay, hem depth. All right, that's fine. D. Okay, flap width. All right. I don't know why you wouldn't put all that all in the one pocket, but all right. E, where's E? Okay, a leg length, but I probably wouldn't measure it there. You might measure it in a side seam perhaps to give us consistency. F, where is F? F, here we go. Okay, I'd make that a round measurement. So this it looks like it's a flat measurement across the leg width. I'd make it a round measurement. Where's G? 3.8 centimeters. G, here we go. That's the waistband depth. H. H is the fly front. Although we have no measurement there, Beth. And I. That is a tricky measurement to have. So an easier measurement instead of I, with the shape of that pocket there, might just be the distance between the bottom of the waistband and the top of that structural pocket. Okay, let's have a look what else we have. All right, so she has her fabric specification sheet, and we can see by, there we go, her fabric specification sheet, and we can see that she's got plenty of the right information here. Fabric name, calico, although that's a generic term. Fiber content, 100% cotton, that's all good. No reference number and no meterage, which is problematic. Colors available, beige. Well, okay, we can actually get lots of different colors of calico, but all right. It is a double-faced fabric, so there's no right or wrong side. Okay, yes, fair enough. Usable width, she hasn't given us that. Cost per unit, 2 quid. All right, available meterage, 2 meters. She hasn't said how much she's used up here. And her suppliance reference number is 0001. Let's take a look at her garment pre-production. Okay. All right, she's given us all of her details here and some subheadings, which is really positive. Some clear instructions. These are quite good instructions for a first time round. Okay. So take the time to read some of these. I can send you the PDF if that makes things easier. Create a flap. Is that it? Nope, this is part of the flap process, I think. So that might be better as a subheading. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's take a look. Lay plan is the one that usually tricks people up. So this is her lay plan, although there's no reference to the rest of the pack, so it would be important to make sure that we keep it consistent all the way through in case, for example, you've printed this out and a page goes missing. G1, Beth and Shorts, good. Total meterage, we don't know how many meters she took. Let's take a look here. We don't know how much fabric, we don't know the width, we don't know the length. So we've got no real idea. We don't know where the grain lines are on these things. That looks like an odd shape to sit that way on the pattern. I'd also say we probably need at least 2 of those and 2 of all these things. So she hasn't identified cutting instructions, so we don't know. Ideally, what you'd have on a lay plan in a technical specification pack is a full lay plan. So, for example, you'd have 2 fronts and 2 backs, although we don't know. Aside from the pocket shape here, we don't know if this is the front or the back because there's no notching on here. Bethan. And there's a few missing components. And this, I hope, is not supposed to be rectangular because it is not rectangular. It's a parallelogram. It's all bent over here. Okay, and that... Oh, no, here we go. So here we have her second page, and this is for block fusing, interface block fused lay plan. Okay, again, no understanding of what these bits are, how long or how wide the fabric is, and how many lays. The looks of things, this is our flap, and because we have 2 flaps, well, we probably need 2. At the moment, we only have 1 here, so worth her creating a full lay plan there. And that is that. Thank you so much.